Okay, so today's lesson is 3.2, greatest common divisor or greatest common factor. So the definition of greatest common divisor or GCD is the greatest whole number that is divides evenly into two or more numbers. So in your directions you're going to find the GCD. So let's look at your example. You'll notice that we do GCD differently from the way the book does it. So I'm going to show you an easier way from the book. So you're going to make a division, and then you can look at these two numbers, 24 and 30. Think of two numbers that go into an evenly without any remainder. Well, if you'll notice that 4 is an even number and 0 is an even number, so you know that 2 will go into it evenly. Now you're going to divide. 2 goes into 24 12 times, and 2 goes into 30 15 times. Then you're going to make your division line again. Now look at 12 and 15. Think of a number that they both go into evenly without any remainder. Well, 3 will go into it. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 3 goes into 15 5 times. Think of a number that they both will go into. Well, the numbers for 4 is 1 and 4. 4 doesn't go into 5, and 2 and 2. Well, 2 doesn't go into 5 at all, so that means that the only number will be 1 that they have in common. Once you're done with that, then you're going to make a capital G. Everything inside this G, or it's really lowercase g, everything inside this G you're going to multiply. So 2 times 3 times 1 is 6. Make sure you're multiplying and not adding. Let's try number 2. So go ahead and push pause, and when you are ready, you can push play. So you're going to make your division line. Think of a number that 60 and 25 will go into evenly without a remainder. Well, you know that 60 ends with a 0 and 25 ends with a 5, so you know that 5 will go into both of them. 5 goes into 60 12 times, and 5 goes into 25 5 times. Okay, a number that they both will go into, well, 5's prime. Does 5 go into 12 at all? Well, no. So that means that the only thing they have in common is 1. You make your lowercase g, multiply the numbers inside the g, so 5 times 1, which is 5. Let's look at example 3. 13 and 23. Well, 13's prime, so you say, does 13 go into 23 at all? No, it doesn't. So the only thing they have in common is 1. So the greatest common factor or greatest common divisor is 1. Let's try it with 3 numbers. So what you have to do is same thing as with 2 numbers. Think of a number that all 3 will go into. Well, I know that 8 is even, 4 is even, and 6 is even, so I'm just going to say 2. So 2 goes into 18 9 times, 2 goes into 24 12 times, and 2 goes into 36 18 times. Okay. A number that all 3 will go into, well, it's 3. 3 goes into 9 3 times, 3 goes into 12 4 times, and 3 goes into 18 6 times. Okay, a number that all 3 will go into is just 1, because 3 is prime and 3 doesn't go into 4 at all. You make your lowercase g, multiply all the numbers that are inside, and this would be GCD is 6.